guys, welcome to today's video. Make sure you visit podcastformarketers.com for more information. Over there, I have a really kick-ass course on how you can make at least a few grand a month on simple reoccurring revenue, right? And that's called Freedom Funnels. And make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel, man. I'm put out videos every day, so you don't want to miss what I put up, because I put out some pretty kick-ass content. And man, I always want you guys to comment below, man. I absolutely love all the comments you guys bring. Let me know what you're thinking. If you have any questions, I'm always in the comment section. I really love the community. Let's get into the video. All right, guys. So today I wanted to talk about really quickly, someone asked me about Facebook ads, right? And it's kind of like an irritating question almost, because when you learn how to use Facebook advertising, and you'll look, people have free series on how to use Facebook advertising. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. So just hang in there with me. All right. So first of all, you have this creative campaign. I'm in the Power Editor in Facebook ads. And they're going to ask you what type of campaign objective that you have. Like if you wanted traffic for app installs, if you wanted video views, and you should already know this, and a lot of you do. And if you do, then, you know, fast forward the video to some other shit that I might have to say. But if you're brand new to Facebook ads, this is all you need to know. Brand awareness means you're just going to throw a bunch of money on Facebook and you're going to let people know about your brand, but they're not going to buy shit. Reach. It's a little bit different, and there's some interesting shit in reach, but reach, the reach of objective will actually give you an option for people to call you right now. So this is a really good option if you were doing lead generation for somebody and you wanted to get calls like right now. This is one of the only objectives that has a call to action for a phone call. Really interesting. For traffic, it's just traffic. App installs, it's people that want to install apps on their phone. Video views is not so people can watch your videos to buy shit. It's people that like to watch videos. They have an affinity for watching videos. So it's almost like the brand awareness. People will watch your videos to understand more about your brand, but these are not people that want to buy things. Lead generation. This is one of the only ads that have an actual like lead form for people that can fill out a lead form and say, hey, I would like you to send me more information about your product, or maybe you have an ethical bribe like a PDF, a checklist, or an ebook for them to download, or perhaps even a free Facebook series on how to use Facebook advertising. They can sign up right on Facebook without ever having to leave. Now you get bonus points because Facebook doesn't want people leaving their platform, and people will sign up because it's really easy to do. So lead generation is something that you should test. But again, this is not for people to buy shit. It's just for people that have an affinity to fill out fucking forms. Now, post engagement is people that have an affinity for liking posts, liking, sharing, commenting, and that type of thing. Does not mean that they want to buy your shit. As a matter of fact, they did a study, and like 70% of the people that actually like a post didn't even read the article. They just read the headline and decided to like it, or maybe they shared it and hadn't even read the content, right? So that's it. Page likes, just dump your money right down a hole and ask people to like your page. Yeah, don't do it, okay? Event responses means that you're going to have a live event and you want people to respond saying that they will attend. It does not mean that people will attend, though. It just means that these are people that like to say they will. And then messages. So this is like you people that want to, you can leave them a message in their messenger. This is actually an interesting ad that you can do. The best objective that you will use most of the time will be conversions, okay? And you want people to convert. That means I want people to buy my shit. I want people to visit my website and purchase shit. This is where you'll mostly be doing. You don't want store visits, because that's people that visit your store and don't fucking buy, right? They just visit. So that's more like brand awareness. Conversions is what you would be picking, okay? And then after that, when you look at ad set, just remember ad set means location and demographics. So when you look at ad set, that means a market segment. That means that in this information here, it's going to be 25 to 51. They live in the United States of America. I want them to be on using mobile on iOS, blah, 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 blah. This is just means demographic, okay? And where they live, who they are, what they do, and what they like. This is your targeting option here. And then when you have ads, and this works for any ad network, not just Facebook ads, okay? An ad is your actual creative and your actual copy. So when you create your actual ad, which is probably one of the most important parts, this is where you would do that. Here is where you can actually set up custom audiences and so on and so forth. That's pretty much all you need to know about using an ad network. Let me tell you why only knowing how to use an ad network is bad. Actually, I don't have anything connected, so I won't do that. All right, so let me tell you why using an actual ad network might be bad for you, right? If you don't understand what copywriting is, and if you don't understand how to use ad networks, then you're just going to be using Facebook ads just to be dumping your money down a fucking hole. That's it. So what I wanted to do is show you, you see this is a campaign, and it's Woolies Mobile, and I'm targeting Australia. These are ad sets, and you can see where I said 34 plus, and this is what the images were, and this was tap here as the image. This is actually what the image is. So this is the campaign. This is the people there are, who I have it, and what images I have. This one here has people in the images, and this one has actual like videos, 24 plus and 34 plus. So you can see that ad sets are the actual demographics, right? And you can see here I was spending 25 a day on each one of these ad sets. So when you actually go in the ad set, you can actually see how many images that I tried and tested inside of this particular ad set. So if we wanted to take a look and see what this ad set looked like, you can see this is what the ad looks like here. And look, earlier I said it said tap here, and that's what you'll see right here. Tap here to see if you win. Now, what's interesting about this ad is you can see here it's about giving away a gift card to people to win a $500 grocery gift card. And I wanted to see what image tested better, right? And this was one of the images that tested well. If you keep looking at these ads, you're going to see that I put several copies, and this is a different image, and this is still tap here, but I wanted to see what they responded to the most, right? And so then let's just look down here again and see what this other one is. And then this is just a person holding up the card and saying tap here to see if you win. Now, if you notice that I did different things, and I wanted to see what would work better. So I tried different things out. This is what's most important about using Facebook ads, right? Understanding how people think, understanding that they might tap or look at different things. They might react to different things. And I had different ad sets, right? So here's several different ad sets. So let me show you the different images that I tried. So this right here will show you the different ad sets and the different things that I tried, and the different, the different demographics that I tried as well, right? So wait a minute, that's the same one. Let's see here. So this was a totally different one, and this one just said ladies who wants a gift card, I believe, right? So I'll show you what that ad looked like really quickly. Lady, here's your chance to receive a Woolies gift card. Click here for a chance to receive a $300 gift card. One said 500, one said 300, but this one is a different image, right? This image actually did pretty well. If you notice, I tried a square one here. If you saw that, I got 275 likes, 434 comments, and 228 shares on this one ad right here. As a matter of fact, people are still sharing this ad every day, okay? And the reason why I'm showing you this is because this is what ads are all about. The one mistake that we all make when we first start advertising is we don't try a variation of copy. We don't try a variation of images, and we just kind of throw anything up there, right? And so I wanted to show you what it looks like to run an ad campaign, right? And in order to make it profitable. So I'm going to show you some more ads right here. Let's see what we got here. No, I took the ads out of that one. So let's look at the next one. Maybe I took the ads out of this one. All right, so this is another ad that I'll show you here. And this one was just of the grocery cart with the actual company name, right? As you can see, this didn't do as well. This got 15 thumbs ups, 29 comments, and 15 shares, but it didn't do as well as the other ones, right? So I cut it off. I turned it off, right? So when you're dealing with the ad network, and I wanted to tell you, well, Sonny, why are you telling us all this? Because it's dangerous to go about thinking that learning the button pushing of Facebook advertising and the actual network is what's going to make you profitable. Learning to work with Facebook ads is important, and understanding how to click the buttons is important, but that's the easy part. The hard part is figuring out what people want, using different images, trying out different ad copy in order to find out what's gonna work. Knowing that you need to try 3 different variations is important. Learning the ad network, what I did with this particular ad sets, is you notice I triplicated. I made 3 copies of each one and sent it out there because the algorithm will pick one of these to show everybody and the other ones won't do as well. So that's something that you have to understand to do, right? Then you have to understand that you have to keep trying images over and over and over again. You have to keep throwing images out there. You have to keep throwing out different copy to the same group of people, and you'll start finding different ads that are working really well, other ones that won't. So you'll cut off the ads that are working and leave on the ads that turn off the ones that aren't working, leave on the ads that are working. And so what you end up with is, when you have a campaign, is you'll have, and you've noticed, I had $25 a day for each one of these winning ad sets that were working really well. And this Tap Here campaign did really well. These images did well. These 2 demographics for 24 plus. Actually, this one didn't do as well for the 24 plus people. And I noticed, I started breaking down and understanding that more people that were 24 were clicking on things. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So when you look at this, there's a thing called a breakdown here. And so you can say, I want to break it down by age. And it's going to show you how these people, it's not showing you now because ad set's not on and nobody's clicking. I would have to break down the actual date here, right? So it'll show you, I want to see who's clicking on the ad the most. And what I found out was that people that were 34 and above were doing more clicking. I also looked at the location that they were in. Like, I wanted to see the city that they were in. What cities, because I was running this in the whole country of Australia. I started to see that the whole country wasn't clicking on the ads, and there were certain cities that were doing more clicking than others. These are bigger cities in Australia. So I started dwindling my ads down in order to make them work. So what I want you to understand is, and somebody asked me about Facebook ads, when you're going around looking everywhere on YouTube, actually trying to find out how to use Facebook ads, the shit that they're showing you is fucking pointless. It's useless. Learning how to go in here and use Facebook ads and actually clicking buttons is pointless. You can find that out by reading Facebook's help documentation. It's easy to find that out. The hardest thing to do is to go in here and start finding different images that people want. You have to spend a little bit of money. $5 a day is not going to get you much. So you need to spend a few $100 in order to get enough data to understand what people are clicking with. So in order, I'm going to recap really quickly. In order to use any ad network, you're going to dump in $200 or $300 to $500, depending on the campaign, in order to find out what people are resonating with. Sometimes it'll be faster than others because you'll know your audience really well. Sometimes you won't know the audience as well. You'll have to dump in more money. Now, here's the good news. When you have a niche that you're in, let's just say survival, and you find your responsive audience, you never have to find a new audience again. You only need to find out what offer they like. So you just need to keep bringing different offers to the same audience, different products, different offers to the same audience over and over and over again. And the more you train your pixel to find these particular people, the better it will get for you. So in the beginning, when you're using Facebook ads, understand that you're going to be spending a lot of money gathering data and training your Facebook pixel. And that doesn't come from learning how to click buttons. It only comes from you dumping money in the same niche over and over and over again and learning exactly who likes your shit and who doesn't, and then learning what type of images they normally will click on. Will they click on images? Will they watch your videos? Will they fill out your lead forms? Some audiences will, some won't. And you'll figure that out. And when you do, things become easier. So to start off, just start sending out $5, $10 ads to different audiences and understanding what they have affinity for. And so how could you do that if you don't have a product, right? Well, what I did was I opened up a page that was all about just comedy, funny, entertainment type things. And if you guys remember back a couple of years, that one dude that was singing in the subway, I was actually one of the first people that started sending that video around for a second time. And I put a $3 ad up and I got over 100,000 views and I was able to target that audience again. Another video came out with a girl that was singing one of Whitney Houston's songs. I sent that same video out to those same people that really watched that other dude sing. And sure enough, I got a lot of video views and a lot of good comments on that video. So what does that mean? Well, I took a comedy video with Steve Harvey and I sent it out and they didn't really resonate with that much, right? But then I took another video of someone singing again and they liked that video. So what had I found? I found really, it's not about making money, but I did find an audience by spending maybe $10, $15 each time that they did like people that sang. They liked men and women singers, but they really liked people, people that hadn't been signed and they were like, brand new to the scene and they were underdogs. Because I put Steve Harvey out there and he was signed and he was a comedian and they might have thought that he was funny, but it wasn't as awesome. Remember that. They didn't have that feeling of awe like they did watching some unknown guy sing in a subway. Some old nostalgic song or whatever, right? So, and then they did the same thing with the Whitney Houston girl. So I understood that audience. I got that demographics, and I did all of that for $15, right? So that's what your homework for today is. Go out, make yourself a page for just entertainment, start reposting comedy, start targeting different audiences and finding out exactly what it is they like. Right? Try to get as many likes and comments as you can on those little videos, and then you'll start understanding what people like and what they don't like, and then slip a product in on them. Take a video of somebody using a kitchen gadget and see if the people like the video. And if they do, now you understand that you found an audience that like kitchen gadgets. Find a kitchen gadget, throw it on there. Maybe it's an affiliate link or something like that. Put your link on there and see how many people click on it. See how many people like it. See how many people purchase the product. Throw $10 on it for a day, do it for 2 or 3 days and see what happens. If they like it, you done found something, right? Keep trying different things. Facebook ads, Google AdWords, LinkedIn ads, Twitter ads, whatever it is, Instagram, it's all the same. You have to keep testing, keep trying, and find something that nobody else is doing. And when you start investigating like that, that's going to make you a good ad man. Coffee break.